Hi guys, it is Thursday, so it is a book club video, and this is the suggestions for what we are going to read for next month for book club. So for the month of October, and of course it's October, it's spooky month for sure. And then it's Halloween month, so we read a lot of spooky mystery books, and I'm fine if it's another, just mystery book wins. That's totally fine. But I wanted to pick some that were a little more Halloweeny since it's October. Normally, me and Charmaine recommend 2 books each. I could not choose. I'm recommending 4. But if that's an issue, because I know we have to make the votes on the community tab, we try not to do like more than 10. So if we get a lot of suggestions, then I'll remove 2 of mine. So this is what we're going to do. I am going to put 4 comments down below. I'm going to pin 4. 1 with each title of the book. And I want you guys to thumbs up which one you would want to read the most out of the 4. So that way, if it comes to the point where I cannot post all 4 books I recommend, I will post the 2 that has the most thumbs up. Does that make sense? Comment down below if you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Because we're only allowed to post 5 books per a poll, and we try to keep it to 2 polls. So, because if I recommend 4, Charmaine recommends 2, that's already 6. That only leaves 4 spaces for you guys to recommend books. So that's how I'll do it. Thumbs up which one you want to read the most of my 4, and then comment below your book, what you want to read. But the 2 that gets the most thumbs up on my comments, I will put in the voting poll. All right, so the first one I'm recommending is the only one I have the physical book of. I got this for my birthday last year. But like I told you guys, if you watch me unboxing, or whatever you want to call it, my birthday gift this year, I'll link that down below, for my brother and sister-in-law. They did my gift this year a month early. They gave it to me in July. My birthday's in August. Last year, they gave it to me over a month late. They gave it to me in October, which is totally fine. But it was cool because my gift definitely had like a spooky theme to it. She got me like a skeleton throw blanket from Target, all rolled up, all cute. She got me this book. She got me like a really cute like serving tray. She got me my Reese's Pumpkins, which are my favorite, and she had everything like in the serving tray. So it was almost like presented like a gift basket, but with the serving tray, and I loved it. But anyway, she gave me this book, and I wanted to read it for Halloween, but I never got around to it last year. So even if this doesn't win, I am going to try to read it next month, because I have been wanting to read this so much. But I really like to read in the seasons. It's just such a vibe to me. So if I don't read this next month, I probably won't read it again until next year, and I don't want to put it off again. So this one is called The Ex-Hex, and I can't see who it's by, to be honest with y'all, because the Target sticker is covering half of it. But if this, right here, it says in the back, Erin Sterling. But anyway, it says, don't mix vodka and witchcraft. 9 years ago, Vivian Jones nursed her broken heart like any young witch would. Vodka, weepy music, bubble baths, and a curse on the horrible boyfriend. Sure, Vivi knows she shouldn't use her magic this way, but with only an orchard hayride scent candle on hand, she isn't worried it will cause him anything more than a bad hair day or 2. This is until... Is that how you say his name? Race? It's... Joe, how would you say R-H-Y?
R-H-Y.
It's a name.
Rye?
Rye?
Rye or Ree? Either or.
Joe's better pronunciations than me. We'll go with Rye. Rye Penhallow, descendant of the town's ancestors, breaker of hearts, and annoyingly just as gorgeous as he always was, returns to Graves Glen, Georgia. What should be a quick trip to recharge the town's ley lines and make an appearance at the annual fall fair turns disastrously wrong. With one calamity after another striking Rye, Vivi realizes her silly little ex-hex may have not been so harmless after all. Suddenly, Graves Glen is under attack from murderous wind-up toys, a pissed-off ghost, and a talking cat with some interesting things to say. Vivi and Rye have to ignore their off-the-charts chemistry to work together to save the town and find a way to break The Breakup Curse Before It's Too Late. So that's the first one I'm recommending, The Ex-Hex. The other three are books I would have to buy that I have heard amazing things about, mostly through Book Talk. And the first one is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. You guys know I love Brittany from Gigi and Bo. She's the one that makes all these beautiful bookmarks over here. And she read this and she finished it really fast. And she said it was one of the best books she read that month. So it's The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangyu Mandana. Hopefully I'm saying that accurately. And it says right here, a warm and uplifting novel about an isolated witch whose opportunity to embrace a quirky new family and a new love changes the course of her life. As one of the few witches in Britain, Micah Moon knows she had to hide her magic, keep her head down, and stay away from other witches so their powers don't mingle and draw attention. And as an orphan who lost her parents at a young age and was raised by strangers, she's used to being alone. And she follows the rules with one exception, an online account where she posts videos pretending to be a witch. She thinks no one will take it seriously, but someone does. An unexpected message arrives begging her to travel to the remote and mysterious Nowhere House to teach 3 young witches how to control their magic. It breaks all the rules, but Micah goes anyway, and is immediately tangled up in the lives and secrets of not only her 3 charges, but also an absent archaeologist, a retired actor, 2 long-suffering caretakers, and Jamie, the handsome and prickly librarian of Nowhere House, would do anything to protect the children. As far as he's concerned, a stranger like Micah is a threat, an irritatingly appealing threat. As Micah begins to find her place at Nowhere House, the thought of belonging somewhere begins to feel like a real possibility. But magic isn't the only danger in the world, and when peril comes knocking at their door, Micah will need to decide whether to risk everything to protect the found family she didn't know she was looking for. So that is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. My third recommendation, this has been all over TikTok, and it's Cackle by Rachel Harrison. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Everyone is reading this right now. And it says, a darkly funny, frightening novel about a young woman learning how to take what she wants from a witch who may be too good to be true, from the author of The Return. All her life, Annie has played it nice and safe. After being unceremoniously dumped by her longtime boyfriend, Annie seeks a fresh start. She accepts a teaching position that moves her from Manhattan to a small village upstate. She's stunned by how perfect and picturesque the town is. The people are all friendly and warm. Her new apartment is dreamy too, minus the oddly persistent spider infestation. Could not live there, I'm telling y'all. Then Annie meets Sophie, beautiful, charming, magnetic Sophie, who takes a special interest in Annie, who wants to be her friend. More importantly, she wants Annie to stop apologizing and start living for herself. That's how Sophie lives. Annie can't help but gravitate towards the self-possessed Sophie, wanting to spend more and more time with her, despite the fact that the rest of the townsfolk seem a little afraid of her. And like, okay, there are some things. Sophie's appearance is uncanny and ageless. Her mansion in the middle of the woods feels a little unearthly, and she does seem to wield a certain power, but she couldn't be. Could she? So that is Cackle by Rachel Harrison. And then fourth, but certainly not least, again, this was recommended by Brittany from Gigi and Bo. She read this time last year, and it's still one of her favorite books of all time. Charmaine, I believe, is reading this for her readathon for September, or she showed it in a book haul. I know she talked about it in a video recently. I watch all her videos, so sometimes they blend together. And it is The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Who knows? She might be recommending this. We don't talk about what we're recommending. So she's recommending it. That kind of, it like removes it from my choice and makes it her choice, since I'm showing you guys 4. And this is by Grady Hendrix. And I know she has been obsessed with Grady Hendrix. I know she loved Final Girl Support Group. That has been on my wish list for a while. I need to get my hands on that because she made it sound really, really good. So I know a lot of people are obsessed with this author. So let me read what it's about. So I figure we do some witches and some vampires. Definitely October-esque. So let's see. It says, Patricia Campbell's life has never felt smaller. Her husband is a workaholic. Her teenage kids have their own lives. Her senile mother-in-law needs constant care, and she's always a step behind on her endless to-do list. Why do I feel like this is me? The only thing keeping her sane is her book club, a close-knit group of Charleston women united by their love of true crime. At these meetings, they are as likely to talk about the Manson family as they are about their own families. One evening after book club, Patricia is viciously attacked by an elderly neighbor, bringing the neighbor's handsome nephew, James Harris, into her life. James is well-traveled and well-read, and he makes Patricia feel things she hasn't felt in years. But when children on the other side of town go missing, their debts are written off by local police, Patricia has reason to believe James Harris is more of a Bundy than a Brad Pitt. The real problem, James is a monster of a different kind, and Patricia has already invited him in. Little by little, James will insinuate himself into Patricia's life and try to make everything she took for granted, including the book club. But she won't surrender without a fight in this blood-soaked tale of neighborly kindness gone wrong. So, that is the 4 I'm recommended. So, it is the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix, Cackle by Rachel Harrison, The Very Irregular Society of Irregular Witches, and finally, The Ex-Hex. So and this one has like a little romance to it, so depending on what you're feeling. So I'm going to leave my 4 comments pinned down below. Like I said, thumbs up out of my 4. Which one would be your favorite? Because if I have to go down to 2 recommendations, I will pick the 2 with the most thumbs up. And also comment down below what book you want to read for book club, because those do go into the voting poll. I believe it'll be on my community tab this month. I'm almost certain. I'm like 99.9% certain it went on Charmaine's last month. So you guys should be seeing that at some point this weekend. But yeah, so that is it for this video. We are choosing the book club book for October. Next week will be the questions for book club. We are reading The Housemaid this month. So if you're a quick reader, you still have time if you want to join us. And then the following week will be our final review wrap up. And then we'll be revealing what book we are reading for October. Literally reading the synopsis of the Southerners Book Club Guide to Vampires or Slaying Vampires, whatever. I felt like it was me. I have an endless list that never gets done, but book club always keeps me together. Like, I truly enjoyed this so much. I'm so glad Charmaine asked me to join her. You guys, like I said, just like the comment with the book you'd want to read the most. Comment down below what books you want to read for October. And definitely go check out Charmaine's video because she'll be recommending her own books. And check out my community tab by the weekend because it'll be up. And it's usually up. I don't want to make any promises. I am not sure. I will post though. So when you see it, try to vote as quickly as you can. Because Charmaine can only film certain days. So we have to like close it to give her time to film. This goes up tomorrow and I'm filming it today. This happens all the time with the book club videos. My other videos are like pre-filmed in advance, scheduled and uploaded. But like my Thursdays, I don't know why. I just can't seem to get my shit together. But I do truly enjoy it. I hope you guys are enjoying book club. Like I said, comment down below what you want to read. Like your favorite comment. Check out Charmaine. She'll be linked down below. That is it for this video, guys. Be safe.